Hey everybody, this is Glenn here from AmazingAirsoftReviews. This is our first video. I am the founder, or the one who made the channel, to obviously give you your reviews on airsoft guns to help you make the right choice when buying a new one. Alright, now today we have the Marines and/or Crosman ERO2 assault rifle. It looks a lot like an M4 or an M16. Uh, let's start us off with the fire rate, or the firing action on this. It is battery powered and spring powered. Obviously, the battery makes it fully automatic or electric. And on the last take of this video, it didn't go so well. I almost broke where you would put the battery in, but you would put it in the back right here in the stock, and it sort of shows by itself because of the size of the stock, like the width of it, where the battery would be inserted. Like I said, it's semi and fully automatic. And say your battery died while you were in the middle of an airsoft war, you would cock this back like a normal rifle, assault rifle, M16 or M4, and you would just fire it, and it would be spring. But obviously, it's basically, when it's spring, it means that it is bolt action somewhat. So you have to cock it after every shot, like one, and then afterwards I can't fire. But what you're hearing right now is my battery going into electric mode, which reminds me that I need to charge it. It does not come with a smart battery or smart charger. Obviously, you have to buy those separately. And basically, what those do is it stops charging when the battery is full. So that way, because normally if you charge your battery too long, it will decrease the life in your battery. So maybe it won't go as far. Your shot won't go as far, or your battery won't last as long, or whatnot. It has a four-side railguard system and it comes with a carrying handle, which is obviously removable for your red dot sights, your reflex, your holographics, and your ACOG and whatnot. And like I said, they're the same length on each side, except for the top, which if you take off the carrying handle, it goes back to where you would cock it back for the spring. It's got a very short barrel. It's not a very small barrel. You can put the first part of your pointer finger in there. It's just a short one, and it has 6 different positions for the stock. I like mine on the second to last. Gives you a lot of control, yet good comfortability. The sights on this are 2 of them. You can switch them back and forth. It's obviously the regular circle, and then it's the 2 posts, and then you would look down, and in between the posts you would see the sight at the end, near the barrel. On the magazine, it comes with a speed loader, and to reload it, it has to have a certain attachment on the speed loader for the BBs to actually go in. And when you are loading it, you have to hold this button back here, but when you take off the speed loader, make sure that your finger is off the button, otherwise it will spray all of the pellets everywhere, all of them in the mag. And this is not a mag pull. This is surgical tape with my name on it, so that for one, it looks cool, and it's different from my friends because they have the same rifle. It's a good starter weapon, but honestly, I would get something much better for about $30 more. It's about $120 at Dick's Sporting Goods, and on the website, which is marinsairsoft.crossman.com, it's obviously the same price, but then you have to pay for the shipping and handling. So I'd much rather drive 20 minutes to a Dick's Sporting Goods and get this. The magazine is not high capacity, and it does not have, since it's not high capacity, it doesn't have the winding system, which makes me very irritated. And M16 and M4 magazines will not fit in this barrel. They're too small. Sorry, it's on semi. Instead of safety. It's got a very comfortable grip right here where your hand would go. The firing rate trigger, I guess you would call it, I forgot the terminology for it, is not ambidextrous. This is a right-handed weapon. And also, if you're going to get this gun, make sure you keep a speed loader in your pocket, because I've been through, this is my only airsoft gun because my other one's broke, and it's just, I can't afford new ones. I'm saving up right now for an M14 battery powered, which is about $80 to $90 on AirsoftMegastore.com. What really irritates me is even on the correct website or in the stores, you cannot get an extra mag, and it pisses me off even more that it's not high capacity with a winding system. So it's a good starter's weapon, but not like, it's good for maybe shooting. It's it's I believe 320 my bad feet per second. But unfortunately, although it is 320 feet per second, it does not mean that it will go 320 feet. So I wish that they would tell you that on the back or something, the range of the weapon. The range of this is, with the hop up, I'd say, at 100%, I'd say that the range on this is about 100 to 150 feet. I know in between that's a big difference, but based on my experience with this weapon, it's, that's basically all I have to say. This is the Desert Camouflage ERO2 by the Marines Airsoft Corporation and Crosman. Thanks for watching. We'll hopefully have new videos up soon about maybe a gas Desert Eagle, a 1,000 round drum mag Tommy gun, or Thompson, whichever you want to call it, a G36C, and an L96 sniper rifle, stuff like that. So, make sure that you check our channel. I wouldn't say daily, but I'd say maybe weekly, and when we do post these kinds of videos, they're more likely to be on the weekends rather than the weekdays. Thank you for watching. This is Amazing Airsoft Reviews, and you may also know me as GlennJ409. That's GLENNJI409.